Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. LoRosa is here as well, and we got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
Keyshia, welcome.
Hey, hi, how you doing?
It's been a long time. How you feeling? How's everything?
It's been a very long time. It's been probably over, 7 years or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah,
a long time.
I'm bugging that this is the 20th anniversary of your debut album.
Yeah.
Like, God damn. Like, 20 years flies by.
It is a long time.
How does it feel when you think about that?
I'm still processing it. I mean, I'm happy that we're able to do a tour, 20th year anniversary tour. It's more insane. Because, I mean, it's a great album, so I'm appreciative of the fans and them supporting, so.
What do you remember about yourself 20 years ago, though? Like the woman you were 20 years ago.
Wrecking rooms, boy. Just,
You was a
just
hood.
bashing TVs, baby. Just fighting. Just crazy. Just insane. But I learned a lot, so it's all good.
You ever go back to some of those old times and those old interviews and watch them and be like, God damn.
I don't.
No?
I just act like it never happened.
Never happened.
But you got to love every version of yourself. Every version of yourself played a part.
Yeah. Because I feel like I grew up with you going through those different times of like reality stuff, like music, then reality show Keyshia Cole, then mom Keyshia Cole.
Ooh. That's what did it.
Being a mom.
Yeah. I didn't want to, go to jail and never get to see them again. So, I mean, you have to make life-altering decisions. Be like, hey, man, if I do that, like, send me up the creek.
Y'all missed the
slow it down.
Keyshia Remy Ma era. That was a crazy era.
That was stepping in the steel toes for sure.
I'm thinking back like, wow. Just imagine if there was like heavy social media back then.
Oh, thank God, no.
And
Thank
heavy
God.
phones back then.
Yeah, I think soon as I actually was pregnant when Twitter, when Twitter first started, and Monica was trying to get me on Twitter, and she was on Twitter, and I didn't like it. It's just like everybody they was talking, I'm like, okay. I spelled one word wrong once. It was like, this is not my type of tea. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a minute. 20 years is.
What part of your story do you think people still get wrong, even after all these years?
Wrong?
Wrong, yeah.
The misconception. Yeah, that I'm really mean, that I'm nasty, that I got a bad attitude, I'm a bitch, or whatever. Certain stuff like that, I guess, because that's not the case, right? But maybe back then, I don't know, But we all grow. Look, we all change, we all evolve, so I think that now that's the vibe. Like, it's 20 years. My oldest is 15, so.
Wow, 15?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she was just telling me she want a little girl. She ready for a little girl now.
I am ready for a little girl.
You want to start over?
If God, yes. For the rest of my life. Yep, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
I mean, when you accomplish so many things and you set so many goals for yourself, and imagine accomplishing those goals, all the goals that you set for yourself. Like, I always wanted to headline my own arena tour. I'm pretty sure I said that when I came up here maybe 10 years ago. And I mean, just like I'm on my second one now for my first album. That is just insane to me, just to kind of process that. But I mean, I think setting new goals and just wanting new things in my life, I think a girl would be one of them.
Yeah, because this version of Keyshia would be better.
For sure.
For a girl.
Yeah, and a husband.
And a husband.
Yeah. Because the old one was not taking it, not having it. No, actually, you got to go. I think, we came up here one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so that was the thing. But yeah, like, I think this version would be better for.
Yeah.
I think the beauty of you, though, Keyshia, is that you did grow, at least to me, on your own terms. Good, bad, ugly, you grew on your own terms. And a lot of people don't get that opportunity.
Really?
I don't think so.
No?
Especially in music, because like you grew out loud.
Oh, yeah,
like, you
for
grew
sure.
in front of people. You know what I mean? Like, some people there's an image that they gotta maintain, so they don't ever get to do that. And then, they end up slapping somebody on stage, and you was like, damn, I didn't even know that was.
You was
you
brewing
was like
in there like that. Nobody knew that anger was there.
Shout out to Will.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was staged. No, okay, so boom. I don't know, because that's what they show on TV. They say that it would happen before or something. What the heck was that? But my son too. I never seen my oldest son. He's angry at all, ever. Wow. And I'm scared about that. I'm like, where is it coming? When is it coming? Yeah. Because I've never seen him yell, get loud, argue. I'm like, never seen him. So that would be scary. But no, I have lived my life in front of everybody. I just never had a problem with it. But who I am is who I am.
You said you never seen your son yell or scream, but that says a lot about the environment you raised him in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe we just used to that because that's how we came up. So we think that's what normal's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, no. But I don't know, because my little one, he cuss everybody out.
Okay.
So you just got the good balance.
Yeah, that one is going to give me all hell that broke loose with me. I hope, I pray not, but it looks as if so, because he don't take no at all. He be capping on his brother. For real, big back and all.
Damn.
Yeah.
He says that to his brother?
Yeah.
What does his brother do?
Tobias, that's not nice, Tobias.
So one is MLK and one is Malcolm X.
Oh, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much so. Oh, it's bad.
Did you call your son a big back? Is he a...
No.
His brother.
His brother.
Yeah, her little son.
Because DJ's dad and grandfather, they're 6'2", 6'9". His grandmother's tall. All of them. So DJ's big. He's a big guy.
But not fat.
No, he's not fat, but he's a big dude. He can play football for sure.
Athlete.
Yeah.
See, we don't call them big backs.
Tobias does.
But as a kid, you call everybody big back.
He got it wrong.
He got it wrong.
You got to teach him.
Look, I tell him all the time that's not cool.
Give Charlamagne number. Charlamagne to teach him.
You teach him when it's obese people that walk by. That's when you use the term.
And that is not when you use the term. No. You never use the term.
Tell me where Tobias got that from.
I don't know. Oh,
big back.
Well, TikTok, the big
YouTube
back
and TikTok.
It started from Leonard.
No.
Yeah, you definitely, you and Reese.
Oh, you Charlamagne right there?
No.
Yeah.
That ain't.
You made it a little bigger.
No, I didn't.
Definitely did.
No, I didn't.
But Keyshia, what I've always loved about you is you've always been relatable with your music and even showing your life on TV with your family and everything like that. Was there ever a point that you said that you regretted doing that? Being too real, putting it out there?
Hell yeah, when everything started going to shit. Can I say that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Because, when everything started, when nobody was getting better, I feel like. That was the goal for the show. And I remember talking to Mimi Valdez about this. She was the editor of Vibe magazine. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't know if I should do it. She said, well, what is your purpose of doing it? And I said, well, I want to show the girls out there where I come from and me being able to make it out the hood and really put that work in. She said, well, show that and make sure that the focus is always that. And when it was became a point of unhealthy just really unhealthy. When my mom was showing up and it was like, bro, we cannot film today, bro. That's not cool. I'm not doing this. We got to stop this. And everybody was really pissed at me, okay, because it was a lot of money on the table.
Yeah.
And I didn't care about that. It was no, we need to seek some counseling, put my mom in a program. And she was just like, Keyshia, it's just not what I want, babe. I'm happy with my life the way I am. And she's like, stop spending your money. There's no need to do that. Wow. I don't want it. And I was like, it was just a point where I was just like, okay. Well, it ain't no reason to keep continuing. They know we living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not showing anything that's growing people anymore. So I prefer to not do that.
I respect that.
Yeah. How hard was it for you to hear that from your mom and accept that, that she wanted to live her life on her terms?
Well, I just was like, you sure? You don't think it's anything we could do? Mm-hmm. Maybe we could try? Mm-hmm. And she just was like, no. I just prefer... it was maybe a year before she passed, actually. Mm-hmm. And she came out there and she actually told me not to put her in the program because she had Obamacare.
That's crazy.
And she wanted to use her Medicaid or whatever to go into a program. And I was like, okay, well, that's what you want to do, And she told me, she pulled to the side, she said, Keyshia, you never made me feel unloved. You never judged me. You never cursed at me. You never put your hands on me. Mm-hmm. She said, God is going to bless you for that. And I'm like, Ma, come on. She said no, and I'm just telling you, like, you know, and I know I want to do things the way I want to do them. But you're gonna be all right. And I'm just like, this is just like, I just can't take this, bro. Like, come on, like, you sure it's nothing we could do? Yeah. Like, I'm thinking it's something we could do, but yeah, a year later.
Has your definition of family changed since losing your mom?
Definition?
Yeah.
What you mean, like?
Just in general, like, has your definition of family changed? Like, what was your definition of family before, I guess?
No, loving, supporting, and unconditionally being there for people. If that doesn't hurt you, for sure. You know, because there's limitations to everything, especially if it's doing something that's not, you're hurting yourself now. No, you know what I mean? I learned that when I had my boys, that there's different ways I can support you and be there for you, but not harming my children or my family, right? But it's still the same. I mean, you know, I still visit my family and see my family. My niece is coming to live with me. I'm giving her a summer job. That's awesome. I'm proud of Cece, proud of Cece. And, you know, my nieces are beautiful, and nephews. And so, yeah, a day at a time.
What about reconnecting with your siblings?
Yeah, nephew, yeah.
Did you?
No.
That's a work in progress always?
Yeah, just, you know, slowly, surely.
Yeah.
And then the love you have for your kids, is you realize that's a total different love that you would ever have for anybody else. I think so, anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, but there was a point where I looked at Neffy and just was like, oh my God, like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, you know, and I felt like that about my mama. Like, oh my God, I don't care what nobody said about my mama. My mama just looks so beautiful to me. Like, I don't give a damn. You know, my children, I mean, it's just like I would hurt myself for my children. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and that, I guess, in terms of that, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because that go back to what I said. Yeah, I got to protect. Mommy got to protect that first. Yeah, for sure.
The Keyshia Cole, This Is My Story. Did you like that Lifetime story?
I felt like it was so much more I wanted to tell. And go back to me saying that I set a list of goals for myself. If you go back to the reality show The Way It Is in the first season, I said that I wanted to do my own movie, and I sat with...
You should.
What was his name that did... he passed away.
John Singleton?
John Singleton. I sat with John, and we talked about doing the movie and stuff like that. And that we actually had a screenplay about it. And it was about my life and my struggles with my mom and my family and my love life and my music career and all these different things. But when my mother passed, and we had already been speaking to them before the verses about doing the movie. And then when my mom passed, it kind of shifted that story a bit into my mom's life and me paying kind of homage to my mother and everything that I've experienced with her since a little girl. And so it became the Frankie movie. Like always, she's even in passing, she's just, I'm like, bye, it's your movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but I'm cool with it. You know, and hopefully one day I'll be able to do my own movie, because I felt like that was really just a movie on our lives together.
But you have so much history. I mean, so much history, from the MC Hammer to Pac to the music industry to...
Dwayne Wiggins, rest in peace.
Yes. I look at your crowds, and your crowds go from 60 years old to 15 years old, because your songs just transcend. Like Love, I'm like, Love is 20 years old, which is crazy. You play that in the club now. Yeah. And how does that feel?
Well, if you think about it, in the reality show, we can go back to that. And my mother and people seeing a Frankie in their family, like, and from across the world, like, you know, every hood has, you know, somebody like my mom, you know, and then we got somebody like Neffy, crazy, just, you know, like, you know, ain't gonna hold nothing back, you know what I'm saying? Then we got somebody like me that want to make it work, somebody that's going, you know, so if you got those generations, and then now I have children, you know what I'm saying? And those 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, they sing in love, you know, but we have these generations of the mother that plays the music for the daughter. And now the daughter, who's my age, has 2 kids, and now they're singing it. So it's like, to be able to see that, and Stevie Wonder told me this. He said, you are to your generation what we were to your parents. And I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, that's what you are. I'm like, Ain't no fucking way. That's insane. No.
It's true though.
No, I was like, nah, heck no, man, no.
When did you realize you was the generational curse breaker for your family though?
Huh?
What you mean, huh?
No, seriously.
When did you realize you was the generational curse breaker?
I love you
for your
so
family?
much. Why you think that?
You are.
You give that. That is it. That's what that reality show was.
Yes,
Watching that.
and you just kind of uttered it out of your mouth. You said you
Yes.
had someone like you that wants to make it work, that wants to see change, that wants to break the cycle.
Oh, wow.
You know, yeah, that's what you are.
She didn't even
Ultimately.
think about it
Clearly,
like
you
that.
haven't realized.
Yeah.
Not just with the mess.
Period. And this is
Just with the mess. Yo, that's insane to think that. I mean, I don't know if I processed that, but nah, I haven't processed that because there's so much work that needs to be done. And I would love, I mean, that dream of that little girl wanting to be a superstar so that she can have all her sisters and brothers live with her in one home. I did that. It didn't work out. And that's sad, you know what I mean? Like, because I really wanted that for all of us to be together. And that didn't really happen. And that's why it took so long to bury my mother, because a lot of my brothers and sisters would not come together. And all my mother wanted to see was all her kids. I know she wouldn't have been able to see it, but wherever she was, I hope that she was able to see it. And that's why it took so long, because I wanted to bring everybody together for her one last time. That was all she kept saying the year before her passing. I want to see all my babies together.
Wow.
And we couldn't do it.
Wow.
And it's just like really pissing me off. So to know that the curse is broken, it would have to be everybody getting along, everybody coming together cohesively and making things work, even if that's not, you know, hanging out all the time, but at least speaking and being cordial and loving one another and the children, most of all, I think. You know, that would be, to me, a successful generational curse breaking, not just me and my family living well. And, you know, that would be my,
Did you tell the family that? Did the family know that was
Oh, man,
freaky
what?
black? Wow, and they couldn't put shit to the side for that?
No.
Wow.
That was, I'm like, bruh, come on.
Yeah.
No, this is all that. No, all that ain't nothing. We talking about right now. You know, and that's what y'all gonna have to live with for the rest of y'all life. I mean, at that point, I was like, I ain't, you know, my mom she gotta rest in peace finally. So it's like, if that ain't gonna be the vibe, y'all don't want that, I can't want it, you know, and for y'all, so.
Do you hold a grudge? Like somebody ask you for something, like, nah, you ain't come to mama's funeral. Like,
Nah, they don't even have my information to even ask me.
Got you.
I can't see it to say no. You know what I mean? So, but a grudge, I don't think so. No, because anybody, like I said, can change. And anybody, like, you know, but you have to show that over time. And I was talking about this last night, which is so funny. We're having this conversation right now. And who I used to be, and the person that would wreck the room, ask Stephen Hill, they had to pay for it, you know. And me and my sister just slap boxing at them. Just me and nephew just used to go at it like cats and dogs and fight outside in the hotel room. Bah, everything's broke. You know what I'm saying? But over time, we've shown that that's not the way we fix it, and that's not how we deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that may be. And she's still crazy though. And I'm still crazy a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? But it changes. And you show people over time what that looks like. And that's by, you know, you proving it.
have y'all ever jumped somebody together?
No.
Damn.
Really?
No. No, we've never, nobody's given us the opportunity. Nobody presented it to us. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like it couldn't happen. It's just like nobody was bold enough to like make that a thing.
Now, you mentioned verses before. People were thinking that there was tension between you and Ashanti during verses. Was there any tension?
I don't know. No. And in addition to that, I'm so mad I had got COVID because I was ready to just, I was so mad. Like, so pissed. And no.
So that's what you was mad about, having COVID.
I was mad that I had COVID in addition to the fact that my mic wasn't working.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, get my mic right. Don't do that to me. I don't know who's in cahoots in here, but y'all not about to sabotage my stuff. So that was but it came off as like I was being unappreciative of the moment, which I wasn't, because I was so excited about that moment. And I mean, to be up there with such a beautiful like artist like Ashanti, like I came up on Ashanti, like that's so fire. So nah, never. And I hate that people took it that way.
Yeah.
Nah.
There were some people who thought that was staged too, though, because they think that that's like your persona, like a character you portray.
That what?
Like always with the drama, always angry.
Damn.
Like
That's
if
that
you didn't
misconception
I
again.
think it was too when during the verses when it was
I'm
a thing
sorry.
about whose turn it was. People were like, I don't know if she was reminding you it was her turn, or you was reminding her it was your turn. People was like, all right, they doing this to play into the whole.
Wait, what?
During the verses, I think it was Ashanti was telling you that it was her turn. You were about to play another song, but I think you were just excited to play the other song. You don't remember this.
Really?
Yes, but people grabbed that online too, and they were like, this is them playing into the whole like Keyshia Cole do her thing, her little one too.
Oh, no, man. That's too bad. I hate that. But, I mean, shout out to Ashanti because, I mean, she's amazing. So,
Yeah.
I mean, just to be up on that platform with Ashanti, I appreciate that. You know what
Did
I'm
y'all
saying?
talk after that?
No.
Okay.
No. She got a baby.
Yeah.
She pregnant again.
Yes.
Woo, congratulations.
Congrats.
Dang.
Have you ever felt pressure like from the label or a TV network to, I guess, market pain or drama because people associate your music with heartbreak and?
I wish I could blame that on them. Nah, it's just the way it is, right? 20 years now and going on tour 20 years later for the way it is. No, I wrote a bunch of them songs myself. So they're all everything that I've experienced. It's like a selected few that wasn't written by me. Enough for No Love, I Should Have Cheated, Duran and Q from 112. You know, there's a few songs.
Yeah, you
but
would blame that on somebody else. I should have cheated.
Well, that was not my idea.
Exactly.
For sure not.
That's your story. Been sticking to that for 20 years. Huh?
Great record. Great record.
It's true though. It's true. I didn't write it. I mean, I wish I would have because it was actually a hit. But nah, I can't take credit.
When did you start trusting love again? Or have you?
Every time, heartbreak. So, yeah.
Wow.
What's your love life like today?
Oh,
Well, you know I'm gonna ask.
Jess with the mess. 11/11. Period.
Yeah.
No,
Make a wish.
hey man, you know.
Are you single
Yes.
or is it complicated?
No, it's not complicated at all. It's very much given single.
Okay.
Are you dating?
I haven't decided to date again.
Not yet.
I take compliments. Thank
The way
you.
you answered that.
Thank you for that. And then no, but am I ready to move on? No, I still got the tattoo here, so I can't. Like, I feel like I don't know.
You love fast though.
Ain't hard.
Wow, that's really
How do you know
judgy.
that? Yeah, well,
I think coming from him. No.
You
I
don't
think
even know.
You don't know her.
coming from him,
You
I think
love
he
fast.
meant it the
Imagine
wrong
you
way.
coming from
I love
Angie
fast, too.
Martinez sitting over there fixing the
You love fast.
and
That's what kind of shit is that to say to somebody?
That's what you picked up over all these years.
No,
that we've been
I've seen you and you seem like you're in love fast. Like you love love. There's nothing wrong
I
with
think
that.
he means like you're locked into the love, like you're loyal to
Y'all don't
it.
know
You're
how
fully in
long
it.
she known these people
People
before
No,
this.
I said she
Yeah.
loves love. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, when you see it on Instagram, you see that you think I'm in love fast then. But there's definitely something built before
Leading
I
into
just
it, right.
before I just post somebody. Like
Yeah.
I'm not just
But you
like-
love love.
I definitely love love for sure. Like I'm a lover girl for sure. But
and you haven't given up on that.
I hope not.
Yeah. Okay.
But right now I'm not and I'm like, have you ever felt like, why do I feel like this? And I just don't I can't act on it right now. Like I just can't. It's like I'm going with the flow or whatever that feels like. I'm not doing too much calling. It's like everything is reciprocated right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like you give me love, I give you love. If it's no love to be given, it ain't no love to be given.
Yeah.
And that's just gonna be what
You
it's gonna
mentioned the tattoo, and you might not get rid of the tattoo.
be. I don't know yet. I just haven't did it.
What is the tattoo?
The
Yeah, I was
it's
looking at
I don't
the
know
it's
what
a
it is.
honcho tattoo.
I
Oh,
was gonna say she be knowing shit, and we don't. What?
I thought. Sorry, she has Honcho's name tattoo, but I was wondering if not getting rid of it is because like you're hoping to like rekindle.
Well, I'm not dating. Yeah, so it's not like, oh, I'm dating some dude and I'm sitting across the table and I got him on my chest. Like it's like, you know what I mean? Like I guess I got too much work to do right now.
Right.
Like I'm going on tour.
Yeah.
The BET Awards is coming up.
Yes.
Yep.
Boom,
Oh, I'll
boom,
be there.
boom.
Yes.
Stephen Hill, well, he's not there no more. I was about to say, they don't have no problem inviting you back after you done tore up dressing rooms and all that.
I mean, they liked me more.
They like you.
After that, it was like,
It was
hey,
real. It was relatable.
reality show, come here. Like, no.
Don't give Jess no ideas, please.
No.
Because you know she'll tear up some shit in a minute.
Will you?
She
No,
put her
Keisha,
scarf
I'm
on.
not like you. I don't. Well, I'm not like the old Keyshia. Yes, I'm not.
You
like,
don't tear down things?
No, I don't.
She's a liar.
She just curse people out.
You got a pickup truck?
I don't.
pickup truck one time or another when you pulled up to a house or two.
No, girl.
Okay.
No.
I believe you. I believe you.
You
I
do
just
look like
be
you got an
wilding out
F-150.
sometimes.
I ain't gonna lie. Now that I think about it.
That's so crazy. My husband got one, but I don't have one. That's so crazy.
Here comes Jess. Here comes Jess.
Just on the way.
F-150.
She just, with the baby in tow.
I want to rephrase my question then. When did you start trusting love again? Was there ever a period where you didn't trust? You were like, fuck these niggas, I ain't.
No. No, I know when someone cares about you. I do. And but things happen, you know, like I just feel like some things aren't made to last, and unfortunately my lasting love has, I don't know. Maybe it's here, maybe it's not. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just really, for real, legitly going with the flow. And like I said, I'm so blessed to be able to be here still, like 20 years later, and do The Way It Is tour that came out 20 years ago, and have these little babies and the older people, like, you know, my mom, and singing the songs and loving the music. So I'm just focused on that right now. And if it happens, it's like cool. I'm not in a rush to get no tattoo covered up right now. I'm not in a rush to date right now. I just want to like appreciate the moment for what it is right now. Like I think more so than anything, it's not about love right now. It's about my fans. And yeah.
Has it ever been a point, right, where you was like, where you had to be reminded of who the fuck you are, though?
You know, people say, I would love to address that. What do people mean by that?
I guess it
Knowing your worth.
Because knowing your worth.
Sometimes,
and then
you
also,
forget, sometimes you forget who you are.
Or people playing on your name.
Okay, so can we dive in a little bit in that?
Yes.
What does that truly mean? Knowing who you truly like, knowing your worth, and people playing in your face. So, and then what do you do? What do you? I mean, what do you do?
You want a more direct statement about what we're talking about? So for me, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, to answer Jess' question directly, it's like sometimes you got to silence the noise around you, because we hear so much opinions about us from other people. Sometimes you might start believing that shit, and that their opinions aren't real.
and pretty
And
much
I know
about
that
who
truly.
and who you date, right? Like, because I always was, I was seeing the comments around whenever you would go viral for, actually you're not going viral, it would be something around your relationship, right?
That's what I was gonna say.
And it would be like, yo, does she not know who she is? Like, she is Keyshia Cole. She don't need to put up with this shit. Or how did he even get to be with her? Why she keep dating a young girl? Why she, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Huncho specifically.
Yes.
So when things were no, I really want to get to the root of
It's
it,
Huncho,
because
but it's
people
another
say
one too.
this.
It's Huncho.
Okay, we can address
We're
that.
going to do Huncho. That's the real bae.
Okay, so when things happen in his life or surrounding him, but me and him are in a relationship, so boom, that then makes me look like I don't know my worth because of these things that's outside of our relationship and what he's dealing with now. That makes me look like, Keyshia, do you know who you are? So then, as Keyshia Cole, what would you suggest I do? What would be that to show the world I'm Keyshia Cole? What would that be?
I would say not giving a fuck, but see, this the thing.
It's
And this the
hard.
thing
Am I
about being
going?
social
Am
media,
I? Am
right?
I twerking?
No, this the thing.
What am I doing?
See, this the
to
thing.
show?
People think they know, but we don't know your relationship.
go out
how
and
it
take
goes.
shots?
No, you do whatever makes you happy.
No, you put the diaper on and go on stage.
You put Thank you. See, that was easy. Yo.
I thought you were getting up to swing.
I know.
Goddamn diaper.
I see all Keyshia Cole come out. I said, Charlie must have forgot.
Yes, I was so scared for this nigga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the money, right? Okay, so boom. That looks good. Okay, and stay quiet.
But do what you want to do.
Yeah.
No, I just want to know, because people say it all the time. Remember who you are. And I thought me remembering who I am, just my personal opinion of myself and love. And when you truly love somebody, you don't just be like, oh yeah, because I'm Keyshia Cole, now I can go out and I can show him who I really could be with, or who I really could be around, who really my friends, who really, like, It's like, no, it's cool. And whatever happens, God it's happening because God said it's happening. So how do I can't just, I'm just not like that. So
you know what's interesting about that? Now that I think about it, when if they say, remember who you are, well, maybe clearly we don't know you. Because if you're doing what you want to do.
Like we think we know. That's the problem. Like you said, other people's opinions are, just what they are. They're other people's opinions, but we don't know. Like people don't know you.
So above all of this is what that is. It's like you're above all of this. You're greater than everything that's happening in your life right now.
That's
so
what
sit above that. Don't deal with nothing. And actually, don't even bring nobody to the forefront no more. Actually, we don't even want to see you with nobody, Keyshia, until it's...
That's how you feel like people feel?
I think so. Because I'm not taking it as a way that like people feel like they don't want to see me happy. Well, sometimes. But, they rather see it like if it's going to be real, then it's going to be forever. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think my fans are like, we done seen you go through enough.
But that's the thing.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
We done seen so much. We want you to be happy.
There was a video that went viral of you were performing. It was during all the huncho stuff and you were crying. And they tried to say, okay, this is because of the huncho stuff. And people were really, really upset, like online, because people want to protect you so much. But you stay quiet. So when you see stuff like that, and whether it is or it's not about him, how are you feeling?
It was
in that moment?
actually the last show of the last tour, and that was my first arena tour that I prayed for, and I was thanking the fans for being there for the whole tour, and us having a great tour. Like I was crying of my fans being there for me. Like I don't know where the huncho thing came from. Like I don't know. I don't know. But if they wanted to think I was crying over huncho, I guess I don't know. I was like, cool.
Well, anyway, on a happier note, I love to see people giving you your just due because you deserve all of the flowers and the things. I was at Usher's show when he brought you on stage.
That was great.
It was amazing to see that.
I was like, what is happening?
And it was so pure because you could tell you didn't even want to be up there. But he just made it a point to, he dropped love and she didn't even have to sing a word.
Yeah.
He was so sweet for that. He was so sweet.
He just wanted you to listen to them. They was screaming at the top of their lungs, the whole arena.
Oh my God.
The song word for word.
Yeah, right? I think that's when, we was talking about this the other day. I think when people do that, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Wow.
Really?
I don't know. I get real I don't know. But maybe that's what y'all mean by remember who you are.
That as well.
He brought Charlamagne on stage and put cherries in Charlamagne's mouth too.
That never happened. No. Listen, can I ask you about the diaper? Why? Don't listen to him.
She like it.
Why y'all like
it? It was cute.
I don't care either way. I'm just asking because people be on your
diaper, man.
I feel like it's cool. It's another thing, like my fans or people in general just like to pick at me. I feel like because I could have sworn it, like they were telling me that Doce wore it to the Super Bowl or something like that. Doce. Okay. Yeah, she wore it to the Super Bowl. And
Doce to the Super Bowl?
She wore a diaper?
She wore the same outfit.
Okay.
And everybody said she did it and it was fashion and it was, and I was like, oh really? Because I didn't even know that. They showed me last night and I was like, oh, no, I like it.
Yeah.
It was cute.
And they showed you last night,
well, maybe
but you've been wore it.
But okay, so remember who I am and remember, but I can't, so don't do fashion. Okay, boom. So I'll try to keep that on the list. Remember who you are, don't do fashion, don't love until it's time for you to love and be married and like we want to see you happy. I'm trying to satisfy the fans.
And listen. Add another one. Don't text AB because he's going to put it out there.
The nerve to bring that up.
The nerve that he did.
I don't know why this is a thing. Oh, my God. Okay.
Before we move to AB, I just want to know this.
Before you move
have you ever used the diaper on stage?
Yo, what's wrong?
It's
not a diaper. It wasn't a diaper.
Short.
It wasn't
not a real diaper.
With
Can
pads
you show
in
him
it.
the picture?
What is wrong with you?
That's what they called it. That's what they was calling it, trying to be funny. It's an actual outfit, yo.
No, because you know the rapper The Baby used to wear a diaper on stage. Back in the day.
Oh my God, yes, it's grown
way back in the day. Because the baby.
The baby. That's what they used to call him. Baby Jesus.
You need to stop. That's not nice.
Because that was his whole persona.
Yes.
It was the baby, so he had a pamper on during weekends. So
When he was like attached it to the belt?
Yeah, that was before he came
like
out.
a belt on the side.
No, it was a pamper.
No, he used to wear
On his ass?
pamper, Keyshia.
It was to promote himself. This is before he got on.
On the over the jeans?
No,
like he
no,
don't
have
know
no
as a
jeans
baby.
on.
He did not have ass out with the diaper.
I ain't say ass
He
out
did
now.
not have no damn ass out.
I don't believe that.
Keisha not coming here for another 7 years.
Not
I'm gonna let
coming
y'all know
back.
that.
Really, I'm not coming back.
She's not
yo.
coming here for another
To
7
be honest,
years.
I never paid attention. Everybody, they be like, Keyshia, what? It's not like I stopped to look, so I thought.
It wasn't a pamper.
That's
you.
your
It
job.
was padding.
Don't do that. You know what you're doing.
I don't be paying no attention.
He always been doing what he's been doing since he been with Wendy. But
Exactly.
what happened? Did you punch him? Did you want to punch your friend?
The diaper?
Adrian.
Oh my goodness.
AB.
Oh, Antonio.
I mean Antonio. I'm talking about Adrian. I'm talking about that's the wrong AB, not the one that be getting beat up. The one that be beat people
Oh
up.
my God.
What? Why?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know, and I'm gonna try to be as respectful as I could be at this point, because I do think that he said a lot, but in addition to that, he also said that nobody wants me and nobody cares about me. So I just felt, I took that as that's like a cool. Then that means that you shouldn't speak about me. That means that there should be nothing there. There should be, if nobody wants or cares, then it shouldn't be spoken on anymore. That's what I thought that meant.
I just don't like corny shit, and I just wanted to ask you, did you punch him for that? I didn't know.
I haven't seen him for years. Since that was said, I haven't seen him. So I don't even know. I asked him to stop. I told him I have children, and I would prefer to
Right.
Yeah, not have to
and
go
please,
through this.
and God bless you. And it persists. So.
Got you.
Was there ever a point you thought to yourself, I gave the world too much of me? When you think, like, I think about all of this stuff that's coming up in this interview, and you like, damn, all of that has been out there.
It is, but I guess then I wouldn't be Keyshia Cole. So
if in order to have Keyshia Cole's
some things I wish I could just erase for sure.
word.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like the last 2 minutes of this conversation.
Wait, before you erase, I gotta go back to something.
All right.
No, wait.
Keyshia gotta go too.
Before we erase, this is my last question. You said Ashanti having another baby. So that's a thing?
I thought that's what they said.
Oh.
No, you just
No.
broke that.
The second baby.
I didn't break anything. No, I saw this
And I've
on
been
the
sitting
internet.
here like this.
Keisha Cole just announced Ashanti's
everybody
having
knew
a
that.
baby.
No,
I swear
I did not
There were
announce.
rumors. It has not been confirmed. That's why I'm like, what the heck is happening?
I thought that happened when they was on live the other night, and Nelly.
I thought they said
yeah,
it.
I swear, I thought
It's been rumored.
maybe Keyshia did break it.
And they
I hope
keep
not,
it
because
going.
Get the
I
fuck out of here.
I don't know
I'll see y'all in
anything.
8 years now.
So now we can start erasing now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Last
Last 2
one more
minutes
question.
erased. Okay.
I know you gotta go. What did fame take from you, or take from your inner child that you're still trying to get back? When you think about the last 20 years.
I was 21 when I made it. Yeah, I had lived my little childhood. I didn't miss a beat. Actually, I was bad as hell running through the streets in Oakland. Trust me, I didn't miss a beat. I'm cool now. I'm cool.
Do you feel the love after all the bullshit? Do you feel the love today?
Of course. Good. Heck yeah. I mean, I haven't made a record in so long. I did Kalani. I did that record with Kalani. I did do a record with Huncho. I just got in the studio with Trippie Redd. I mean, I did a song with him. Yeah.
You gonna do another album?
And this Glorilla thing. thing.
Love Glorilla.
You played the sample for that, for the love?
I did.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, y'all getting that first here. I thought I would because I love you guys so much. And yeah, so that's gonna be super fly. I'm supporting Glow. I like her style.
Love Glow.
Are you doing another
You
album?
like her too?
Love her.
Yeah,
She's
Glow's
so
busy.
cute and sweet.
They can make
She's
good
busy.
ass motherfuckers.
She makes
music.
great music.
I was seeing her on stage. I was like at Coachella. I said, "Yeah, this time."
Play that record.
I gotta ask this
Okay.
real quick. If Kanye called you today and said, "Yo, I want you to do one more song with me right now," what would you say?
We're going to church.
Okay.
And yeah, we both gonna call the pastor at this point because everybody needs a little God.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I don't know what's going on, and I'm not here to judge that at all. But I definitely would. I would like for my friend to actually like really. I mean, I don't know how hard or how bad it hurts.
Yeah.
To people to say things and do things, and Like I would really want him to find some love for real.
For sure.
I wish that for all of us.
To that note, do you feel the way when you performed last night?
Keyshia Cole, ladies and gentlemen.
My God.
Listen, what kind of mic is this? This is awesome.
Are you doing another album?
I am. Hopefully.
You ain't start yet.
You know how I say it's like when you feel things. Like I did a song. About my last relationship.
That's what I'm saying. How many toxic relationships have you been in since then? 'Cause that's
No,
some
come
great
on,
ass
man.
music. No, I'm just saying.
This is triggering and traumatizing.
I think it was only like two. Like two.
That's enough. That's enough for a whole album.
It's
Keyshia
been
Cole,
7 years and 3
ladies and
months
gentlemen.
since your last album.
love
Oh
you.
my God. Oh my
I
God.
love you, Keyshia.
Keyshia! We love you.
I
Thank
love
you so much.
more. Thank you.
The Wade is the 20th anniversary tour, celebrating the 20th anniversary of her debut album. And we love you, Keyshia.
I love you guys too.
She's going to be in
Thank
New
you for
York on
having
July
me.
12th, too, by the way.
July 12th. We
That's
out
right.
ski.
It's the Breakfast Club. It's Keyshia Cole.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.